Hey there everybody, it's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the newest expansion for one of my favorite games, Architects of the West Kingdom. This is the Works of Wonder expansion coming from Garphill Games and designers Shem Phillips and S.J. MacDonald. In Architects of the West Kingdom Works of Wonder, builders from far and wide have traveled to partake in the king's latest endeavor, 5 glorious monuments to beautify the city. However, not just any architect can be entrusted with such a task. Only those of influence and charitable reputation shall receive this great honor. Will you accompany the princess as she surveys the projects, or rally support from the elusive profiteer? 1 to 5 players, 6 players if you include the first expansion, the Age of Artisans, 60 to 80 minutes. All right, so as I mentioned, Architects of the West Kingdom is one of my favorite games. It's a worker placement game where you start with all your workers. Does some neat kind of twists on familiar worker placement formulas. All right, here we see our introduction, our list of components, our illustrated setup, the influence track, the princess and the profiteer, contributions. A black market reset looks like it has been changed somewhat. That was a mechanism in the original game. Constructing wonders. So it says, for all intents and purposes, wonders are buildings. So you do build buildings in the game, and it looks like these are kind of a riff on that. Visiting wonders, end game scoring, and then the difference with the solo. Now, it says that Works of Wonder includes an entirely new solo variant for architects, and that's interesting because there already was a solo variant, but from what I can tell, from what I've kind of heard before looking at this box, they are going with a system that's more familiar with their more recent games like Viscounts of the West Kingdom. All right, and it goes into more detail about that, the solo iconography, the different solo AI opponents, etc. Also some new player boards and a quick reference. So let's take a look at that new stuff. First of all, we've got a new board here with that new track. So I'll show that. Do kind of a slow pan here so you can see the princess and the profiteer there. I believe that's what they were called. And we will look at these player mats, some new AI opponents also. Go, Isabet, Louis or Louis, depending upon the nationality, I suppose. Clotilda. I should probably stop trying to pronounce these because I will get them wrong, and I'd better not. But you can see more of that, in my opinion, glorious art from the Micho. That is a hallmark of all of the, not all, but most of the Garphill games, and certainly all of them that are in the trilogies of the North Sea and the West Kingdom, and also a new trilogy that has just been announced. All right, let's take a look at the wooden components, these big wonders, along with some new markers for the new track. All right, some big chunky wooden buildings. Those are satisfying. And then, like I said, we've got in the different player colors, we've got markers for the new track. Another little marker there. And then I believe, again, these are the princess and the profiteer. All right. I am making an assumption there, but I don't think I'm too far off. We've got more cards to add in that are going to look familiar to anyone who's played Architects. All right. And another large deck of cards here that we will show off. All right, so now this is going to be 2 expansions. I believe that they said that they're not doing any more expansions for Architects, so I believe, and apologies if I'm incorrect there, but I believe this is the last expansion for Architects. All right, you can see some more. There we go. Buildings. Here are our wonders. I believe these are the new AI cards for the new solo mode. All right, well, a game I already like. I'm looking forward to seeing what this adds into the mix and how it changes up the formula of Architects of the West Kingdom. This is Architects of the West Kingdom, Works of Wonder. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.